Hi, it's a Tiny Gamer, and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. Oh my goodness. Let me. Had to put my mic up closer to my face. um, yeah. So last night was my back to work since my bout of food poisoning, or not food poisoning, um, what did I say? Stomach flu? Yeah, I think it was stomach flu. Um, so many people thought that I had car trouble. And granted, my roommate has a 30-year-old car and it has given some issues, but for the most part, it's still been really reliable. And knock on wood that it stays that way. It is a really good car. I like that it's kind of like sturdy and it it gets us to where we need to go. But um I talked to one of the other people that I work pretty closely with, and he said that he said it sucked, but he said they got through it, so he wasn't too worried. He was just more worried that I was okay, and he's sweet like that, and I reassured him, yeah, I was okay. It's just, but for a while it sucked, and he's like, yeah, I get that. But he was just glad that I was back and ready to help again. And oh my God, we were so busy. Like until I went to lunch, um, my area was just busy with customers. And then after lunch, things calmed down quite a bit, thankfully. Today, hopefully, today is another slow day. Tuesdays usually are. But then it's the holidays, so never know. Um, what else I want to talk about? Oh, so technically today is my Friday, and then I have 3 days off. That's um trying to figure out if exactly what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna like, yeah, I know I have videos and stuff I'm gonna edit, but am I gonna record or am I just gonna relax and chill and do stuff on my own? I don't know. Um, I've got some new Steam games that I'm pretty excited about. Let's see if I can find them. Game. All results for. See, so let's just look for my. Let's look for. Let's start with Halloween. Oh, Halloween was when I officially purchased VTube's studio, and then oh, that was Shop Titans. I purchased a lot of Shop Titans stuff because little in-game purchases. Oh, sorry. That's still Shop that store. Sports. Here we go. So some of the new games that I got as recently as November 18th are No Longer Home, Drafting Tables, Guitar Fables, Brewmaster Beer Brewing Simulator, Barista Simulator, and Barbecue Simulator The Squad. I have those. And let's see, where are some other and then here's another batch of games I bought. I also bought Fallout 2. And then after I purchased Fallout 2 on Steam, I realized I have Fallout 2 on Epic Games. Oh well. Slime Rancher, Dishonored 2, Hustle Cat, Neocab, Coffee Talk, and Lost But Found. Then today, let's go. There we go. Then today, so my roommate has been obsessed with SnowRunner, and there's this one streamer that we watch who has been playing SnowRunner. My roommate, for those of you who may or may not know, used to be a long haul truck driver. And then he got into a pretty bad accident that kind of like ended. He got an injury that ended his trucking career, which sucks. But playing SnowRunner kind of like brings it all back for him with the trucking and all that. And he's really been enjoying it. I've never driven before. And part of me was like, I'd be curious to play this game and see, one, how frustrated I get, and two, see if my fans would either be frustrated with me or be amused or what. So I looked because when I got the 1 year anniversary edition of it. When my roommate got it, it was $40. When I got it, Steam had a half off sale, so I got for $20. So possibly there will be a dual stream of us playing SnowRunner at some point. We also have 7 Days to Die to play co-op. So there's just a couple games, to play. It's just my health needs to calm down enough that I can sit for a couple hours and be energetic and entertaining. And then I can be able to record or stream these games. That's what needs to happen. I want them to happen. It's just, as I've heard said so many times, if you don't take a break when you need to take breaks, your body will take breaks for you. And it will be at the most horrible, inconvenient times possible. Like what happened Sunday. So just saying, especially if you have chronic illness, then if you don't listen to and take care of your body as best as possible, your body will crash. And it will be like, see, I told you. I gave you warning signs. You didn't listen to me. This is your fault. And it totally will be. But yeah, so it will happen. I promise. In the meantime, there is me doing Vlogmas, and I've really been enjoying these builds. I have. So let's switch cameras, switch to my phone camera, and let's see what build we have for day 3. All right, day 3. Let's see. 3, here we go. Oh my gosh. I thought that build was going to be a lot more complicated than it really was. Like, I looked at it initially and my brain went, huh? Huh? But then I started building it and it I was like, oh, this isn't that complicated at all. And it's cute. It turned out so cute in the end. Little tiny TIE fighter. And that's going to go as part of my roommate's Star Wars collection in his room. And he was so stoked to see it. He thought it was cute. But yeah. Oh, also, I got to nerd out and talk Legos with a customer. Oh, I love that last night. So he was returning 2 of the Lego Ferrari sets. And of course, in for the return process, I have to ask, and why are you returning them? And he said, I got them cheaper at competitor. I said, okay. I said, that's valid. And I did the return. And I just, it was just me and him. You know, there was no one else in line. And things were really slow. This is after I got back from lunch. And so I asked him, I said, so do you put the models together and then take them apart again and just enjoy the fact that you put them together initially? I said, or do you put them together and then you display them? And he was like, oh, I display them on my desk at work. I said, oh, that's so cool. I said, do you put them in little like little case to protect them, or do you just have them out? He's like, I just have them out. I said, oh, okay. And then he he said, do you collect Legos? And he said it in a voice, in a tone that's like, well, you're feminine looking, so you must not be into Legos. You're just trying to, you know, make small talk and try to seem pretend interest in what I'm, my hobby. Because I found out that he collects the different Lego car sets to display. And I said, no, no, I collect too. But I could tell from because I mean, I am, as you may or may not know, I'm Hispanic. Hispanic people are not known to be tall. I'm disabled and I'm a little person. And one of my disabilities, it messes with the collagen in my body, in my skin. So I look a lot younger than I actually am. So all those factors made him think like, yeah, this little feminine girl is not into Legos. They're just pretending. Nah, dude. You're talking to a tiny Hispanic non binary person who loves Legos thanks to their roommate who got them into Legos. And because of his tone, I purposefully left out that I have quite a few of the botanical sets. And I said, "Oh yeah." I said, I put together the first thing I made sure to say is I put together the big D&D castle set, and he just now he's interested. And I said, "Oh yeah." And I put together the tuxedo cats. I put together the Nightmare Before Christmas set. I put together, and I start naming sets. And I said, "Oh, I put together the Encanto house." That's what I'm currently doing, putting together the Encanto house. And he really looks interested now. He's like, "Oh my gosh." He's like, "I want to get that set. It looks so colorful." I said, "Oh yeah, I love the pops of color that the different rooms give off." And I said, "Each room is a book, and each book has one or two bags just for it." Now he's very interested. He's like, "Oh yeah," and he's engaging and he thinks that's so cool. I said, "Yeah, I've also put together the Mos Eisley Cantina, and I put together um, Luke's lightsaber and Leia's helmet from Return of the Jedi, her bounty hunter helmets." And he is very interested now. I said, "And because I'm into K-pop, I put together the BTS set." He was like, "Oh." He's like, "Oh my God, really?" He's like, "Yep." And he's just really, really, the more sets I start naming, really, really stoked. Honestly, I forgot to mention that because he's into cars, I forgot to mention I put together Gravedigger. But still, I have his full, undivided attention. And it's so cute seeing that now he's like fully like, "I misjudged you. I am so, so sorry" mode. And then I remembered and I said, "Oh," I said, "Do you know the painting of the Great Wave?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "I put together the Great Wave." And he's like, "Oh, so you get into the artistic uh, Lego sets too?" I said, "Yep." And he was just so, so thrilled. But of course, he had to go by then. And he's like, "I hope you have a good night. But thank you so much for having this little talk with me." I said, "Yeah, I love being able to engage one on one with my customers when there's a lull and I'm able to do so, because I like when customers come in to do one thing and they leave just like fulfilled that they've been able to make, you know, contact with another human being and just connect on a level with, a shared interest, whether it be Legos, whether it be um, collectors, like there are some collectors are right now collecting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figurines, that sort of stuff. So, despite me still feeling a little ugh from the night before, last night was, a good night. And here's hoping that tonight also goes smoothly and also goes fast, that I can get back home, get back to my cats, my computer, and my online friends and enjoy the weekend. Or my weekend, I should say. All right. I've rambled on long enough. So I'm going to go ahead and end day three's vlog here. If you are into Legos as well, what sets do you have? What sets were the most fun that you've put together? And what sets frustrated you, but you push through and you put them together, and then you're like, oh my God, I feel so accomplished to do so? Um, for me, I have to say some of my bigger sets had that frustration factor, but then I was so happy to be able to complete them, and that was again the Moss Eisley Cantina. Sorry, I'm yawning. And the D&D playset that I did. All right, so that's gonna be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Also, notice I put some more little assets in my scene. So, yeah, I like added a little crystal and I added some books and a little treasure chest to under the tree as like presents. And then I added a little open book in the background. So, yeah, I'm just adding little bit, and just trying to see what I'm happy with and what I might decide later on to remove from the scene. But for right now, I love how it's coming along. Right. Talk to y'all later.